I read somewhere that there are 84,000 Dharma doors. So could you please elaborate on that?
Okay. There are 84,000 Dharma doors. This is something that appeared very much later than the Buddha's time. This was not something that was spoken by the Buddha. When we talk about Dharma doors, we are meaning the way out of samsara, the way out of this cycle of rebirths. And in the original Buddha's teachings, there is only one door, and that is the Noble Eightfold Path. This Noble Eightfold Path consists of 8 factors, which can also be classified as 3 sections. Sila, Samadhi and Panya. Moral conduct, concentration and wisdom. So, to practice this Noble Eightfold Path, we have to practice the factors one by one. And these 8 factors start off with right view. If you don't have right view, you have not entered the Noble Eightfold Path. And right view means understanding the 4 noble truths. In other words, understanding the basics of the Buddha's teachings. Once you get this right view, you are an Arya. And in the original Buddha's teachings, that is a Bodhisattva. That is a Bodhisatta in Pali. One who has become an Arya. In the earliest discourses of the Buddha referred to himself as a Bodhisatta or Bodhisattva only in the last 3 lifetimes. Not before that. When he was a disciple of the Buddha Kassapa, then after that, when he was reborn in the Tusita heaven, and after that, when he came back the last time as a human being, only these 3 lifetimes, the Buddha referred to himself as the Bodhisattva. But later books, like the Jataka stories, Jataka tales, they talk about him being an animal and calling him a Bodhisattva. That is not a real Bodhisattva. A real Bodhisattva is an Arya. So, once you have attained right view, then that will lead you to the second factor, which is right thoughts. Once you have a right view, then you will have right thoughts. And when you have right thoughts, it will lead you to right speech. And when you have right speech, then it will be followed by right conduct. Right conduct, that means you don't kill, you don't steal, you don't commit adultery. Then that will bring you to right livelihood. That means the way you earn a living is not at the expense of other living beings. Then after you have these 5 factors, then you come to right effort. That is making an effort to do away with the unwholesome states of mind and to cultivate wholesome states of mind. And then after that, you have right recollection. Right recollection means always remember.
With all due respect, Bhante, how do you define evil? We are told not to commit evil, but what is the yardstick? For example, we have this viewpoint that stealing is evil. Yet, with the early Arabs, Arab Jahiliyyah, I don't know what it is called in English, look at stealing as a duty all must perform. So what exactly is evil? Is there a true yardstick, or does it depend on the views of the society? How will we truly know what is right and good and what is wrong and evil? Sadhu.
Evil in the Buddha's teachings is different from, say, Christianity or Islam. Those religions that believe in God say that if you don't believe in their God, you are evil. But in Buddhism, it is different. In Buddhism, if you harm others, you make others suffer, that is evil. And if you help others, that is good. So this, talking about this stealing and all that now, or lying, it depends on the situation. For example, if you see a man being chased by gangsters who want to kill him, okay, so he runs past you and he go and hide in say for example in a room. Then after that the gangsters come and ask you, have you seen this man? Where did he go? What would you do? You don't tell him, oh, he's hiding in their room, isn't it? You tell them the opposite. You say, oh yeah, he went the other way. So you are actually lying, but you are lying to help somebody. So that is good. Yeah? Not always lying is bad. So have to see the situation. No? Sometimes you cari makan also have to lie. Yeah, not. What you are selling is not very good. You say, wow, the best. Yeah, you want to promote your product. Yeah, that is what is known as a white lie. Because of cari makan, you have to lie a bit. Yeah, not a very big evil. Because you want to cari makan. So like in this case, you say what they say, as some people say like this. They say stealing is a duty. That because maybe their way of life is such that if they won't steal, they tak boleh cari makan. Everybody steal from each other. So because their karma is so bad, and because they steal, people also steal their things. So they have to steal other people's things because their things also get stolen. Yeah. But if your karma is good, you don't steal, people also don't steal your things. What you do to others, you get back. So because they keep stealing other people's things, their things also keep stolen or being stolen all the time. So the Dhamma teaches us the correct way. So evil is harming other living beings. Good is helping other beings. Human rebirth and animal rebirth. Now human rebirth, it is mentioned in the Buddha's Discourses that being who is going to be reborn in the womb has to wait for the right time. When the mother and father come together and the mother is in the right season, then only he can go into the womb and get reborn. How long he has to wait is not stated. And when he is waiting, he has a body called Antara Bhava, intermediate existence. Don't ask me what it is. It is not a ghost, it is not a human being, it is not this, it is not that. It is just an intermediate existence, waiting to go into the womb. So that being the case, since that being who is going to be reborn as a human being has to wait for the right time to enter the womb. So maybe for animals also the same. If he's going to go into the womb of an animal, also he has to wait for the mother and father to come together and the mother to be in the right season. Then only he can take rebirth in the womb. So only these two he has to wait. The human and probably animal rebirth. Other than that, the other three should be immediate. So generally, if our relative has passed away, and then after a few days, he comes back. And normally when they come back, they let you know, by footsteps or the window opening by itself, or the light switch on by itself, or the fridge door open by itself. In that case, it is, you could say definitely that person has been reborn as a ghost. Because as a ghost only, he comes back. Otherwise, he has no chance to come back.